Greetings and welcome to the channel. Today I'm at St Leonard's in Stanton Fitzwarren, which is just outside Swindon. Now I did email St Leonard's some time ago to see when it might be open to save me a wasted journey. Unfortunately I've not heard a response from them, so I'm just calling on the off chance. It's a bit of a rainy day here in Swindon. I'm not sure how much of the outside I'll get today or whether I get inside, so let's see if we can find out. So we've had to take a private road to get to St Leonard's, which is there before us. Actually it stopped raining, so I'm thinking I'll get the exterior in now before we see whether the interior is available to us. Some sort of cross here. And this here looks quite interesting. Clear it's a memorial, but the bit at the very top looks quite weathered to me. So I don't know if that's an old thing they just stuck on or what, or whether it's just made of inferior material that it's weathered so badly. Right, so it looks like a Joseph George Smith died in 1945 in the Second World War, and quite a few people from the First World War, it seems. Go the brave lads of Stanton Fitzwarren, who gave themselves to God, king and country in the Great War. Right, so let us peruse the exterior while we may. I always enjoy the ironworks of doors like this. Don't know its age, doesn't look that old. Interesting. It looks like an insect church down the bottom here. And a doorway that's been filled in, and quite an interesting feature above it. Doesn't look very old, very crisp, so I guess it's Victorian. There's some older bits to it, so it's been repaired. And there's a note here to JB in 1891 RIP, and some of the places I've been to, they've got these sort of features on the exterior. I'm not entirely sure what they are, but it may well be that it's to do with giving some holy water or something for the poor or the sick who aren't able to enter the church. I'm not entirely sure. If anyone knows, if you can put in the comments below, because I'm eager to find out more about these things. Another little book house here, Buck Church. It's just all tower. There's no nave or chancel to it. There's plastic ladybirds on there. So whether they're ladybird houses, I don't know. Quite like the detailing here, and also the lovely feature of the gargoyle. There's I say it's quite crisp, the detailing here, and that's a little bit more weathered. And higher up, of course, it's a lot more weathered. So ever onwards. It looks quite a small graveyard, so I doubt we'll be able to get very far around here. Came round the corner and I missed the other detailing. It's similar to the other side, of course. Not quite sure what animal that's meant to represent, but it's quite interesting how it's got its hands over its mouth. But there's more crisp stonework here. Victorian, I suppose. I might be able to find out more inside, and again just as weathered around here. Right, they carry on round. I quite like this doorway here, and actually the detailing above the door is quite a bit older than on the other side. And I quite like the doorway, the wooden panels, which appear to almost be made out of table legs, the way they've been turned. There's some rusty metal along here, obviously to protect it from break-ins. Well, I thank the weather for being kind to me on the exterior. Will the door be kind to me on the interior? We shall see in a moment. Right, as ever, the moment of truth. Will she or won't she? Oh, hang on. I've just noticed Jesus. And quite interestingly, well, aside from the bosses up here, which I'll get in a moment, there's some creature under Jesus' feet. Not sure what that is. Another grotesque, no doubt. Again, just before we attempt the door, I'm just having a good look at these bosses up here. I'll try and zoom in on them for you, although my camera's not brilliant at zooming in. I notice it mentions a Trenchard here, J.A. Trenchard, and I wonder, I think it's from a different area, but the only Trenchard I know of was related to the formation of the RAF in the First World War. Because at the beginning of the First World War, it actually was part of the army. So I know there's the name Trenchard is associated with that, although I thought that was in a different area. But I don't know, he might have been from here. I'll see if I can find out and I'll include it if I'm able to. Right, let's try the door. Please be open. It's not open. Let's see if I can ring someone. Hello, well, I've just spoken to one of the people who has access to the key, and they've kindly agreed to come out and open the church for me. So hopefully we'll be able to get access in about 10 minutes. It won't be 10 minutes for you, but I'll be waiting here until then. So see you inside in a moment, hopefully. Oh, lovely.
Please, okay?
Yeah,
I'll
brilliant.
leave you here so you can
Yeah, thank
do what you
you.
want to. And that's how the church was.
Ah, right.
Okay?
Yeah, that's brilliant. Thank you ever so much,
My
Liz.
name's Liz and you are...
I'm Chris,
Chris.
and I've got a YouTube channel called Him in Church.
All right.
Yeah, all right then, Liz. So here we are at St Leonard's then. Thank you, Liz, for letting me in. Much appreciated. Interested to have a fireplace in here. There doesn't seem to be a chimney. That's a lovely font. I like the detailing on that. Wow, it's nice. It's difficult to walk around these things in a smooth way, so I apologise for any shaky camera work. Nice detailing on top with the shells. Lovely. It's really nice when people put an effort into these things. Lovely wooden bits behind here as well. Very nice. I was going to go into the chancel, but I'm a bit distracted. It's nice that they've actually taken some of the exterior artefacts. I imagine it's exterior. Although it's a flattened head, then would that be a corbel? It's a bit uneven if it is. And these bits here. It's an interesting church, this. I like this detailing on the end pews. And there's some graves here, which I need to turn around to film. That's lovely detailing above the rood screen. And of course the wooden carvings on the screen. That's lovely here. Lots of beautiful detailing. The woodwork's marvellous. I really wasn't expecting to find such an ornate interior. I imagine it's probably because it's associated with a large house. I haven't read any details yet, but it seems likely that this sort of interior could only be afforded if there was some rich benefactor involved. So it's possibly a private church. The detailing on the organ's very interesting as well. And these carvings here. Wonderful. In some regards, the altar is more detailed than the reredo, which is more screen-like, I suppose. I love the angels on the organ. The organ, it seems, was cleaned and overhauled in 1990. I just thought I'd take this opportunity to thank Liz and Roger for their kindness in opening the church to me today. It's really wonderful in here. There's so much to see, and hopefully the viewers will really enjoy it. So thank you for joining me on this journey, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.